Hey guys, welcome back to Confirm RM YouTube channel. It has been an eventful week over here with Bitcoin, and if you were here on the channel and watching the video that we made here just a week ago before the run-up had happened, when we were down there around that nice fabled 63,000. We were talking about the fact that we were to get ourselves a nice run-up and make our way up to around that $72,000 to $75,000. Like 70, it was 72.8 to around 75. Looks like we got wedged in between there. Tried overstep and tried getting up there to that 75. Couldn't quite do it. Got up here to around 73,898 though. Close enough. But as you can see, just the not able to just overtake it, and the volume starting to dwindle. So what do we see happen? A drawback. As you can see up here, we're pushing those highs, and there really wasn't much volume down here, especially on the 4 hour. So what do we see happen? We see a retracement, and exactly right down to the 1618. That's where we want to see it, and that also coincides with the 100-day moving average there with Bitcoin sitting around 65,000 right now. Actually, at the time of writing, it's $66,357. So now condensing, getting itself in there. What we want to not see right now with Bitcoin is start to make some sort of like falling channel, or even start to do a pennant of any sort. If you're going to start seeing it do this, that's no bueno, because you're coming out of a downtrend. What will end up happening with that move is seeing something more like this with Bitcoin. You're going to wind up seeing it push to the downside to that percentage, and you'd see right around that what was it, $63,000 mark if it's to do that. But I wouldn't go quite as far to say that. Well, it looks like that would be around 200-day moving average anyways. That would move up around that time. So over the weekend, we're going to get to the nitty gritty and kind of need to hone in on this move, because if we start to cross bearish on these 20-day and 50-day EMAs, we might have to start flashing some alarm bells for price depreciation. But as long as we're realistically above 60K, a retracement like this is totally fine. It's what happens in these cycles, and it's what we've seen in the past with other times we've hit all-time highs. So having a retracement and staying above 60 is a-okay, but I'll preface it with that. But as you can see though, right now, even if we start doing this, and another scenario, guys, if we wind up seeing something sort of like, all right, we're coming back down, and now we do something more like this, or we start doing like an ascending parallel channel like this, it's going to be the same exact thing. It's going to be the length of this from here to here, and we're about right where it starts to break from, which will probably be around that 64,000 first off, and then move its way downward from there. But I'm just letting you know at the moment that's what the chart is looking like and what it's telling us. But what we can do too is also look at some indicators. Let's throw up some. We can also throw up we'll go to RSI right there, guys. RSI. And what we see, pretty oversold, but it's only been that way since Thursday, and today's Friday, so this is the 4 hour, so it really broke yesterday once we were getting wedged between the 70 and that longer term EMA, which is kind of like what was giving you that factors, because you're pushing up into that small spot. If we were to put we'll see like this, grab ourselves a horizontal, throw it here, you can see that we were bouncing around in here, and then subsequently fell. I mean, it's not, we fell through the low. If we were to take another horizontal, throw through the low, that's right here. So let's see if we can get back through and kind of get back on top of it. But you can see with most corrections, we see ourselves come pretty oversold. So I'm looking for that right now. We're going to be looking for some sort of just relief, getting itself back up above 69 for realistically getting a close up there and like starting to actually push. You're going to kind of want that V bottom look out of here in order to get yourself a continuation. But realistically, I think like kind of like the one that we had over here, that V bottom and then the move upwards. But considering we're going to be going into the weekend, I don't think so. This one was this fall. This was on a Monday into a Tuesday, and then flew out of there. So it's definitely going to be interesting, because we're heading into a weekend. We're going to get stagnant volume, and it's going to kind of give its way until Monday, which is over here. So I'm hoping that we can kind of get above the 2618, kind of just meander, and then get to the upside. But if not, and we start to kind of dwindle in volume, and you can see this RSI will start to dip down into the pretty oversold, and we'll start trending and trying to get back to that 200-day EMA here around right now around 60K. Obviously, I'm not saying all at once, but it's something that's definitely on the radar if we continue. But this, like I told you, those two scenarios, you're going to see the fall, then the flag, and then the fall. That's what happens. Like you have the chart, the candles here, the running up in a parallel channel, and then the fall. Or you're going to have that, and then like some sort of pennant, and then you're going to have the ensuing fall from that. Right afterwards. So those are two things to look out for, and then as well as just like I said, just monitoring the RSI, seeing how that's going. You see the volume isn't terrible, but like you can see the volume definitely did dwindle when we started to push up into those all-time highs, which is interesting, isn't it? Like we're getting all-time highs like that, and there's not much volume coming into the token, coin rather. Bitcoin's a coin. Too much altcoins. But anyways, guys, that's my thought process. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, we almost got up to our daily. We were thinking, like, this is end of February, so basically the March chart, we almost got up to it within $1,000. I'm okay with that. We missed that mark by about 1.5%. If we had gotten in when we were doing our TA on this, literally in the middle right here, 60,000. It was up freaking. You had your position was up almost 19%, and even right now it's up 11. Whew. But all right, guys. Hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, where you are. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, exercise caution. Don't listen to all those maxis telling you to buy Bitcoin up at these prices. I mean, for day trading, cool. If you're going to be doing any of that mumbo jumbo, but just everyone buying Bitcoin above this price is just beyond me. But, you know, everyone can teach their own. But, you know, I think the price to buy it was down $20,000, $15,000, $25,000 if you were going to buy it all. But, you know, encouraging people to buy right now is just definitely intriguing to me. But it's the FOMO, and it's what's making the price go up. So remember, price go up. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.